8:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time in Eclipse Day. So a lot of us will be looking outside. In the Chicago area, it starts near 1 o'clock and it continues on, and we'll see just what it looks like. Don't look in the sun today. Remember, you can get burned very badly without the special glasses. When we look at the markets, you can see everything was lower to start out, and suddenly, in the past hour and a half, the markets have come alive and gone back up. I know when I was looking at them at 4 in the morning, they were not on the upside. And you were down fairly sharp last night in the Brent and the WTI. Why? Because no event from Iran took place. So the market had built in a premium that there was going to be an event over the weekend. You didn't get it. They dropped down and now they've come back because doesn't mean Iran won't do something, but I didn't think they would today, over the weekend. And that's because in Cairo, you've got Hamas meeting with Israel. I doubt anything will come out of it, and that opens the door again, and I think people are realizing just what that could mean. The gold did the same thing. If you look, you got down to 23.21, you've rebounded, you already have a range of $51. That's large. The dollar just sitting stable at the 104 area. As I step back here in the Japanese yen, you can see it's down another 13 points, and that's because Japan talks a good game, but it's not doing anything on the intervention. And the market is going to probe the central bank until it finds out the level for intervention. And once it finds it out, they'll see how they intervene. Market generally bounces from that. But if it's not enough, they'll probe it again. So you keep your eye on that. In the grain markets, stable is the right word. We are looking now at the farmers in the fields, and they are going with their tractors as fast as they can, getting the ground ready, planting where they can. They're getting rain. They're getting better weather. We'll be 70 in Chicago. Next week in the high 70s. And that's just, I'm talking the Midwest. So you can see the weather shift is now taking place. So it's the race to get the grains in. Now, this week we get CPI and PPI. CPI is going to be real important because we've already seen how strong the jobs market is. Can that counter it by saying the Fed, yes, we have all that strength in the jobs, but it's immigration, the migrants getting jobs. Maybe the CPI is actually falling and it gives the Fed another reason to look down the road and say maybe they have to do some cuts. Or is it going to come in strong as can be? In part, energy, but they have an ex-energy market too. And we will see just how these readings all start coming in. 7 central banks this week with interest rate decisions. I expect that the European Central Bank will prep you. Do nothing at this meeting. Some people think they could. I don't think they will just yet, but I think the June meeting is a go. And I think it's at that one that they set the tone, they move down, they join the Swiss National Bank, and from there, other banks will start joining in, and the parade to the bottom begins. The question is, does it drive the euro sharply lower when they do that? Some traders, Bank of New York Mellon, thinks parity is coming in between the dollar and that. We'll see if that is, in fact, the case that the market can get to. When you look at all this and I talk about these things, are you aware of all the technical indicators? You see me use them at the end of the day, but do you know how to use them? We have put together a PDF for you that you can print out, keep it, just read it, and it takes you through all these parts. We made sure that they're done in color, graphs to explain it. I helped put this together many, many years ago. It's as good from then as it is today. Nothing has changed. I cover so much in that, or they cover so much. It's from our good friends at Modern Trader. And I think that you'll find that this is very, very interesting. So if you'd like to get this along with some of our other free offerings, it's simple. Just go to iraepstein.com, free offers on the top left, or move your cursor up here. I'm Ira. You have a great trading day. I'll catch up with you as we review what the markets did and what we're looking for. You take care. I'll see you in the afternoon.